This week's episode of Amped Up TV is brought to you by viewers like you. Please help support the show by filling out our survey at ampedup.tv/survey. And thanks for your support. We couldn't do it without you.
I'm Joe.
I'm Curtis.
We're Hot Live Guys.
And
You're watching Amped Up TV.
Hi there, my name is Mike. I'm here with Amped Up TV at the Prymaid Cabaret in Winnipeg, Manitoba with Hot Live Guys. I just want to start off, with at least part of Hot Live Guys. Just start off with an introduction, guys.
Hi, I'm Curtis.
I'm Joe.
And what do you guys play in the band?
We play rock and roll.
Hard rock and roll.
All right, sounds good. So, as far as where you guys come from, are you a Winnipeg band or born and raised here?
I was born here and raised here.
I think for all intents and purposes we are a Winnipeg band wholly.
Nice. Now, when you were growing up, what would you say were the major influences, band-wise and figures in your life that kept you and supported you in your music career at this point?
Weird Al, and I guess Weird Al was like the first music I ever got when I was a kid, so that would be an influence on me, I guess, but it doesn't really translate into the music of Hot Live Guys.
I think it's more a latent influence because I mean right now we play rock and roll originals. But at some point hopefully we'll have built up enough of a body of work that we can also play parodies of our own songs as the hilarious Live Guys.
Now, your show has been described as a force to be reckoned with, mightier than a trailer park hurricane. Can you explain that quote?
I'm pretty sure that quote comes from someone that we know. I hope that it's mightier.
Well,
I feel as though it's kind of a lost cause trying to put into words the fortitude, the full impact of a Hot Live Guys show. It's a delicate. It's an ephemeral experience. You can't describe what happens any more than you can describe what it feels like to fall in love the first time. That's what it's like watching us, or you know, the first time you discover.
Well, what you would find when you search Hot Live Guys on the internet, you know, that feeling, that first like glimpse of
that guilt mixed with burning lust, where you're like, I feel as though what I'm doing is wrong, but at the same time, how could it feel so right?
Good answer. That's very intriguing. That makes me and I think everyone out there want to check out your show. Now, the Winnipeg Free Press and the Winnipeg Sun in the past have written that you are one of the best live bands in Winnipeg. How does that make you guys feel?
really good.
I feel like one of the best live bands in Winnipeg.
Okay. So you guys have been together for since about 2002, so that's about 7 years now. And how do you feel as a group you've grown?
Well, I mean, our love grows for each other like every day. So I feel like it's just like an ongoing loving. It's an ongoing loving.
Every day I look forward to smelling my bandmates, and they do such a good job of providing me with a wide variety of smells. I want to ensconce myself in the stench of Hot Live Guys, and I think that is the product of many years of spending time together.
I've heard that you've recently got a new drummer, and I was just wondering how is that working out for you, and where did you meet him?
I guess we met Sterling just because he plays in an awesome local band, so we've played shows with them. Like he was in Fabulous Kildonans prior to his tenure here with Hot Live Guys, but I don't know when I first met him. I guess it was probably at Johnny Campbell's house, like at his birthday, when all those limos came and picked us up, and we played a really drunk show, and a lot of us don't remember it, but
there's an annual occurrence that happens that Johnny, the singer from the Fabulous Kildonans, Sterling's other band, he puts it on. It's a yearly cocktail party, and we've been commissioned to play a couple times, and the first time he picked us up in white limos. There were 2 white limos, and we rode in true style. And the second time, a very drunk person drove us in a bus painted like a cow, like a dairy cow. And I think it took us like that's neither here nor there. Anyways, I think that might have been our first encounter with Sterling, was this cocktail party.
And Sterling had just joined Fabulous Kildonans, I think, at that point, too, hadn't he? Like, I don't know. I think he was as new in Fab K's as I was new in Hot Live Guys.
I would say kind of the most important facet of Sterling's existence within the Hot Live Guys is he just got a new haircut. It's a real shame that we couldn't have him here so you could see his new haircut, because I think it happened today. And that sort of that establishes him as he's sort of the vanguard of fashion in Hot Live Guys. He sets the tone with his styles, and we follow.
So there might be more haircuts than Hot Live Guys. Yeah. But Sterling, I think that's why he's not here, is because you know when you first get that haircut and you're a little bit bashful. You don't want to take your hat off at school, or like.
It takes some time.
Yeah, you know, and it looks a little weird for the first week or so, and then it grows out a bit.
You have to grow into the haircut.
Yeah.
Especially if you get a cut around the ears, that is like puberty. The whole, like, from this part of your ear down to like this part of your neck is like going through puberty over and over again. It's why I don't want to ever cut my hair again, because like you can't have a really good haircut from like here to here. You just look like a bad Prince Valiant, like.
Yeah.
But he's rocking it hard, and he's making it work.
Yeah, and Sterling has like a natural weave in his hair, so like he's got a lot of texture. I think Joe or I, if we were to cut our hair like that, it'd be like really bland. Like I have really straight hair.
So you have to think twice about that haircut, I guess. But back to the band, not just the drummer. But so you've recently released an 8-track EP. How do you guys feel the response from your fans has been at this point?
Honestly,
well,
it's so clamorous that we haven't even been able to discern how much they like it. People love it so much that, like, people show up at my door just asking for this 8-track EP, which is still available if you buy it from us at any shows.
and download on iTunes as well. It's downloadable. You can do that nowadays.
I don't want to speak out of turn or speak with hyperbole, but it's probably the most popular EP that's ever come out.
Nice. Good to hear. I just wondering, any future plans for recording or tour dates?
We're touring at the end of August.
We're doing a CD and an LP at the same time, and we're going to tour on that. We just finished recording it last weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be better.
It has a barbarian theme, whereas our last one had like a robbery theme.
Thievery theme.
Yeah.
Just wondering, where do you guys see yourself in the future?
Lasers for arms.
Pardon?
With lasers for arms that I use to play the guitar with a precision heretofore unheard by anybody.
We have a song on our new album called I Can See the Future. And if you listen to it, there will be your answer.
So, to let all these viewers know, where can we find you on the web?
Man, we live in we're on the web right now, so like you just got to come here.
HotLiveGuys.com is a good place to start. If that doesn't meet your fancy, I guess there's a MySpace. People Google stuff. Look up Hot Live Guys and pick the best thing that you find, and that's where we'll be on the web.
Okay. Thanks for the interview again, guys. You can find us on Twitter and ampedup.tv for weekly updates. Thanks for viewing.
I feel like if you search Hot Live Guys on the internet, you're pretty much going to get what we're about as a band. Like, even if you don't find our music in particular, you'll still find the same kind of hedonism and pleasure-seeking if you look up Hot Live Guys that we do. So I don't think it's that far removed, you know. We're Hot Live Guys.